Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Dallas, Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Let's dive into what could be one of the most jaw-dropping moves in recent NFL history. Rumors swirling around the Dallas Cowboys making a blockbuster trade that could reshape the entire NFC East, and honestly, the entire landscape of the NFC. The buzz is that the Cowboys are eyeing a seismic shift on their defensive line, specifically targeting Cleveland Browns superstar edge Myles Garrett. And if this deal goes down, it would be nothing short of historic, a real game-changer not just for Dallas but for the entire league. Sources close to Adam Schefter have been whispering about a potential trade that would see Garrett, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, heading to the Cowboys in exchange for a first-round pick in 2026. Yeah, you heard that right. Dallas is reportedly willing to give up a coveted first-rounder in the upcoming draft just to bring in a player of Garrett's caliber. The Browns, sitting at 4-6 and seemingly in a rebuild mode, are looking to shed cap space. Garrett alone freeing up around $24 million and focus on injecting youth into their roster. Cleveland's defense, which has been allowing a concerning 268 points over just 10 games, is clearly prioritizing their rebuild, and moving Garrett might be the first step towards a fresh start. Now, why all this fuss over Garrett? Well, this guy is a true beast on the field. He's not just an edge rusher. He's a game wrecker, a player who can dominate a game by himself. His stats this season are a testament to his elite status. In 2025, he's racked up 35 solo tackles, 20 assists, and an incredible 9 sacks, along with 62 sack yards, 4 forced fumbles, and 2 recovered fumbles. His PFF grade is a staggering 93.2, which is top tier among all edge defenders, and his pressure rate hovers around 25%. When you look at his career totals, over 88. 5 sacks, 10 forced fumbles, and minimal injury setbacks, you realize he's a rare talent, reminiscent of some of the best pass rushers in NFL history. Garrett's presence on the field is transformative, and for the Cowboys, adding a player like him would be like striking gold. Now, the Cowboys' current defensive line, while talented, has been hampered by injuries and inconsistency. D-linemen like DeMarcus Lawrence have battled injuries, Lawrence recently dealing with a quad injury, and Micah Parsons, while an absolute star, is questionable with an ankle injury. Bringing in Garrett would not only add immediate pass rush potency, but also create a formidable duo with Parsons, forming a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. Garrett and Parsons together could unleash a blitzing force that opponents would find almost impossible to contain. Think about it. A duo capable of totaling more than 22 sacks combined, pressuring quarterbacks relentlessly, and forcing turnovers in critical moments. The impact on the Cowboys' defense would be profound. Dallas's current defense, while improving, still struggles with consistency in the red zone and generating turnovers. Garrett's addition would elevate the pass rush and create more opportunities for sacks and turnovers, turning the defense into a true strength. His ability to generate pressure, around 25% this season, could help the Cowboys reduce their opponents' points per game from around 25.2 to closer to 19. This kind of upgrade would be massive, especially considering the NFC East is as physical and competitive as ever. A stronger pass rush would give Dallas's secondary more confidence, allowing them to be aggressive rather than playing cautious. And let's not forget the potential ripple effects. Garrett's presence would also help balance the team's overall strategy. Currently, Dallas's offense, led by Dak Prescott, has been solid but sometimes lacks that extra push to truly dominate in close games. With an elite pass rush, Dallas could turn those tight contests into W's more consistently. Garrett's ability to pressure quarterbacks would lead to more sacks, more forced incompletions, and ultimately more wins. Now, what about the division? The NFC East has always been a battleground of grit and toughness. With Garrett, the Cowboys could not only bolster their pass rush but also send a message to rivals like the Eagles and Giants that Dallas is here to dominate. Imagine Garrett and Parsons wreaking havoc on the line, forcing turnovers, and turning the NFC East into a nightmare for any quarterback standing in their way. The Cowboys could see their defensive stats skyrocket, more sacks, more turnovers, and less yardage allowed, making them a clear favorite to secure a top seed in the NFC playoffs. Looking at the bigger picture, this move would send shockwaves through the league. The Cowboys, already a team with a strong offense and a decent defense, could take a giant leap forward, especially in the trenches. Garrett, who's been a cornerstone of the Browns' defense, would instantly become a key piece in Dallas's Super Bowl puzzle. His ability to command double teams and still produce elite pressure would open up opportunities for other players on the line, creating a domino effect of improvement across the defense. But of course, this isn't just about the players. It's about the strategy and vision of the Cowboys' front office. Dallas has been cautious at times, but making a move like this signals a clear intent to push all in for another championship run. The NFC is wide open this year, with teams like the Eagles and 49ers showing vulnerabilities, and Dallas has a real shot if they can get that extra push on defense. Garrett's arrival could be the catalyst that turns the Cowboys into the league's most feared defense, especially in cold-weather playoff games at AT&T Stadium, where his relentless pass rush would be a nightmare for any quarterback. Of course, there are questions. Will Cleveland be willing to part with Garrett, especially for just a first-round pick? The Browns are still in the thick of their rebuild, and moving on from a star like Garrett might be a tough pill to swallow, even if the cap savings and draft pick are tempting. But if the Cowboys can close the deal, it would be a bold statement, a sign that they're serious about competing not just this year, but for the next few seasons. Garrett's contract, his leadership, and his elite production make him a franchise-altering player, and Dallas fans should be excited about the possibility of seeing him don the star. Beyond the immediate impact, this deal could set the stage for more aggressive moves ahead of the trade deadline, which is coming up soon. Dallas has shown they're willing to make bold moves when the opportunity presents itself. Adding Garrett would send a message to the league and boost their chances of winning the NFC, especially if it means closing the gap on playoff contenders and pushing deeper into the postseason. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster move? Do you think Garrett would be the perfect fit for the Cowboys' defense? Would you be willing to give up a first-round pick in 2026 to bring him in? Or do you think Cleveland should hold on and continue their rebuild without parting ways with their star pass rusher? Drop your thoughts below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for all the latest Dallas Cowboys news and insights. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.